Hello, I'm Chef Pat and I'm going to make a very tasty appetizer for you today, baked shrimp bruschetta. The ingredients you're going to need are 1 pound of shrimp, 2 Roma tomatoes, 2 green onions, and 2 garlic cloves, with some sun-dried tomato dressing, a 1/4 cup, and some cheese that we're going to shred later while it's toasting and cooking. And with it we're going to serve a lovely baguette. This recipe will serve 4 people, and the first thing we do is turn our oven on, which I've already done so. It's going to be 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to need a bowl here to mix everything into, which I'm going to cut up our shrimp and all of our tomato and onions and the garlic and throw it all in there together. First of all, we're going to cut some of the baguette and toast it up and get it ready for, I like to prepare ahead of time for that, because when our shrimp bruschetta comes out of the oven, we want to make sure everything's nice and fresh. So we want to make sure it's all nice and hot and toasty. I'm going to cut up about half my baguette. Put my baguette on the pan here to throw in the oven. I like kind of fairly thin, about a ½ inch thick is just about enough. And down she goes. I'm going to toast that for about 3 or 4 minutes. I want to make sure it's still a little bit chewy and very tasty. So now I'm going to cut up my shrimp. Now the reason I like to cut my shrimp up a little bit is I like to make sure in every mouthful you got one little piece of shrimp. You don't have to have whole pieces of shrimp, I like to make sure I'm going to have a piece of shrimp in every bite. So see, it's just a little gently chopped up. Because trust me, when you're finished eating, you'll know that this is baked shrimp bruschetta. Of course, when I'm working with my tools, I make sure all my tools are very sharp. Especially when cutting tomatoes. You find that the very first time when you're cutting tomatoes, if you don't cut very well, your knife is dull. Oh, I'm sorry. My tomato, I like to cut to about a 1/4 inch thick. And my onions are going to just thinly slice. And my garlic I'm going to mince. Very nice. 2 tomatoes in there. And of course, I gotta cut all the bad, awful stuff off. Make all the good flavors underneath everything. Chop that in, put that in. And my garlic, as you know, always with garlic, you put your knife on your garlic and give it a good crush. And then just nicely thinly chop. And sometimes I like to smear my board, almost pulverize it, by pressing my knife against the cutting board. I guess it's a beautiful thin smashed piece. Then I throw in my sun-dried tomato dressing into it. And then we're going to stir that up. Ooh, looking good. pour into my dish here. It looks like my baguettes are ready to come out of the oven. Just take a peek on it, see how she's looking. Oh, perfect. Put it out, let it cool a bit, and then in the big Shrimp Bruschetta goes. And we're going to set our oven for 18 minutes. 18 minutes or until the shrimp is cooked. That's the most important part. The shrimp needs to be cooked before we put the cheese onto it. The cheese is going to be a finishing touch. And then we'll be all finished ready to eat. And now that the bruschetta is in the oven, we're going to take the time to shred our cheddar cheese. I like to shred my cheese on top of a paper towel. Anyone's personal preference, paper towel, plate, whatever works for you. And if it's not more than a cup, that's fine too. No one says too much cheese is a bad thing. So it's been about 18 minutes. My timer movements are going to go to pull the first half of the bruschetta, and we're going to add the shredded cheddar cheese to it. We've got a few more seconds here to go. I'm going to pull and take it on to the rest of everything tasting sautés. Cut that all out. And there we go. So I'll show you guys, take a look. The shrimp, and it's all pink, nice colored. And we're going to add the cheese to it. Every time I make this, I love making this for my guests, but every time I make this I think, oh, there's so much cheese on here. But it's always the perfect amount of cheese. Okay, and then back in it goes for another, 4 more minutes. So our 4 minutes is just about up for having a cheddar knocked on top of the bruschetta. Have a little peek how it's looking. Oh my, it looks fantastic. So here it is, beautiful. I like to try to serve this on a platter for you and for all my guests to enjoy. And I like to even make a little bit of decoration. I take an onion and a green onion, I cut it and I just kind of cut the end of it. It just gives a beautiful little ambiance for a lovely appetizer for my wonderful guests. So here it is, appetizer, baked shrimp bruschetta. Let's even try some. Let's see how it turns out here. See if Chef Pat's happy with this. Of course, be really careful. It's so fresh hot out of the oven. Maybe let it sit 3 minutes first. Bon appetit, my friends, and thank you for being with me.